I'm Tyler, this is the Oak and Green, and today I have the Johnnie Walker 18-year-old. When I first started my whole Scotch journey, I started with a Johnnie Walker Black Label. Somebody just asked if I was into whiskey, and I said no, but I'll try it. And he poured me a glass of Johnnie Walker Black on ice. And my very first sip was unlike anything I've ever experienced. It was very sweet, very smoky, and it completely opened my eyes up to Scotch and to like grain whiskey and to just the whole world of Scotch in general. And pretty much that's where my journey started, was a glass of Johnnie Walker Black on ice. And ever since then, I've not really stopped, as you can see, and I probably won't ever stop. So my next way up was the Johnnie 18. I've never tried it before. I just opened it, so we're gonna give it a try for you guys. It's bottled at 40%. Now, I'm not too sure of the distilleries that are in it. I know it's owned by Diageo, who owns about 20 or 25 distilleries, if I'm not, about 20 distilleries. And this is an all mix of a few of them. Now, they're not very transparent with what's the distilleries that goes into their blends. Now they do in their green label, which I absolutely adore. The green label is one of my favorite blended malts probably on earth, and it's what started my journey into the whole you can mix a lot more than one of your malt and create a taste that isn't just like all one thing. So Johnnie Walker, you know the name. Everyone in the world knows the name. They know that man that's all walking. And yeah, I thought I'd give the 18-year-old a try. So Johnnie Walker 18 on the nose. So it's very light on the nose. I get green apple, pear, get a little bit of your honey. It's almost like an oatmeal. Almost like an oatmeal when you've put it on the stove or like in the microwave and it's just about like ready to cook and it's hot and it's, pear and oatmeal. And oak, but it's not the oak that's in the barrel. It's oak when you're outside of the barrel. It's almost like when you're at a farm and you see those huge like hay barrels of hay, and you walk by and you get that wind, that brisk wind of hay and dirt and just hay and oatmeal. So on the palate, cheers. It's just like you're eating a bowl of oatmeal and you're sprinkling on your honey and hay. I don't know why, but I'm getting this hay oatmeal, a little bit of honey. It's almost like a Honey Nut Cheerios. It's pretty fascinating. On finish. Yeah, oats and your honey. And there's almost like a little bit of char to it. Like when you leave, char and your butter, a little bit like of your corn on there too. I'm curious if there's any grain in that. Yeah. This is actually really surprising. I didn't expect it to be so, not complex, but surprising on the palate. I'm actually enjoying this for a chill filtered 40% aged statement Johnnie Walker. Now, I do have to admit, I love Diageo products, as tricky as they are for all the bottles and then not being like transparent. I do like a lot of their expressions. I like that they own so many things and places that they're able to create this kind of stuff. They're able to pull from all their distilleries and create this, which isn't something I expected. I would enjoy drinking this like all the time. Right now it's pretty cold and I'm actually surprisingly enjoying this. So I just have to, yeah, cheers. That is your Honey Nut Cheerios. That's exactly what it is. A score, an 83. Yeah, an 83. Now I paid, I think it was 100 USD for this. Here in Ontario, it's about 145, I think. I think in Alberta, you could find it for 130. I think that's the correct price for this. Even though it's a blend, you're getting a lot more. It's one, if you're starting out in your journey and you want to see what a blend is able to do, but also if you just want a scotch that's very pleasant, very approachable, but also very, just, this is a at the cottage and you're with all your family and you just want a pleasant dram to just chill and relax to. This is it. So 83 out of 100.